Since early years, children naturally show much greater interest in those areas where their talents will show up later. For example, they choose to watch films and read books related to these areas, play with toys that are miniature copies of objects related to their areas of interest, etc. The more interested a person is in a particular field, the more pleasure he derives from gathering new information and acquiring new skills in that field, because it satisfies his curiosity, which is naturally characteristic to all humans. What interests a person and what he likes depends on his mental structure, which is different for each person, and its formation is influenced both by genetically inherited traits from parents or previous generations, and by genetic variability, which is shaped by various environmental factors that affect the area of DNA responsible for brain development. The curiosity developed naturally during many years of evolution of the brain, as people noticed that the more knowledge they accumulate about a particular field, the more accurate and effective ways they could find for satisfying certain needs while using various properties of that field. As a result, people began to constantly accumulate new knowledge about areas of interest and look for ways to realize themselves in them. Curiosity is one of the sources of motivation for improvement because it causes a constant desire to learn, try, and experience something new that has not been encountered before. And through direct or indirect contact with new things, information is obtained about certain characteristics that can later be used to increase the effectiveness of satisfying certain needs. In addition to a natural, genetically programmed curiosity about certain things, a person may also develop curiosity about completely new areas in the course of his life, if based on the information he has received about them, he sees that by using his talents in those areas, he has a possibility to make a significant contribution to the well-being of society. In this case, the curiosity interacts with another need, the desire to do something good for others. This need also developed during the course of evolution with the aim of facilitating and accelerating solutions of various problems and the satisfaction of various needs in human communities. As a result, individuals naturally felt the desire to do good deeds for other people in order to make them as happy as possible, knowing that this would most likely encourage those people to do something good for them in return, as a way of thanking them for their help. The larger the group of people received help by an individual, the more people from that group decided to help in solving that individual's personal problems. And as a result, the problems were solved much faster and more effectively than before. This made it clear that the more people contribute to meeting a common need or solving a common problem, the easier and faster it will be done. Curiosity encourages people to find a field that interests them, while the desire to do something good for others encourages them to look for ways to use that field to fulfill their personal life's mission.